You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
I love the Cheetah Girls.
Yes!
Oh my God, Aquamarine for the win.
Mel is taking in my entire studio right now.
I am, and I came prepared.
No, you brought a sleeve mask? No! I'm dead. What does it say?
I don't know. It's the only one I could
Wake me
find.
when we land. I'm dead. I thought it was going to say let them.
No, wake me when we land. Here we go.
This is very big for me because, first of all, you walked into my house and I was starstruck. I
said what?
And you said, "What the hell? It's like talking to your mother." What did you say?
I said, so you're like meeting your mother or somebody's mother. Yes,
not at all. You're not a mom. You're not a mom.
I am a mom.
I know you're a mom, but you're not a mom. Wait, we have to introduce you. We have Mel Robbins on the podcast. Woo! I'm so excited.
Oh my God, I'm in your bed.
Yes, I have Mel Robbins in my bed. Finally. Am I the first bed you've gotten into?
What do you mean? Like for a podcast?
Yes.
Well, no. I have a high count.
You do?
Before I got married, yes.
That's actually fun. I have a low count.
You do?
Very
That's good.
low. Very, very. 4.
That's okay.
4
well,
people.
if you've enjoyed it and you keep learning,
do you
get a little better every time?
No. I don't think so at all. I've been in a relationship for 10 years.
What?
Since I was 18.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 years. So and monogamous. So now where I'm figuring it out, I'm like, I feel too young to have been in such a long relationship, but such is life.
If it brings out the best in you and if you feel safe.
Yeah.
Like I always say to our adult kids that the person that you're with, your person, should feel like home base. Meaning at the end of a busy day when you walk into the house or the apartment or wherever, you can feel your shoulders drop and you can feel yourself exhale.
That's beautiful.
Well, because if somebody that you're with stresses you out or causes mental health problems, that's not your soulmate.
Totally. Can I ask you a really bad question that's so personal to me?
Sure.
So I just want to know, just for me, this might not relate to anyone but me. Can there be periods of time when you feel stressed out in the relation? Like, is it okay if right now I'm stressed being around him, but it's ultimately because I think it's signaling other things. Like I want to move to New York. He wants to stay here. Like it's signaling more.
Oh, we got a lot to unpack here. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you done with the question?
Yeah. You get the question.
So in any relationship that goes a distance, there are periods of peace and period of war. And the person that you go the distance with is somebody that, yes, you feel safe with, but when life gets very hard, you also can do stress with.
Totally.
Okay, so the fact that there's ups and downs is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Second thing is, I think you're very wise. Because in the question itself...
Wait, we need to clip that. We need Mel Robbins calling me wise. We just ultimately do need that in a clip. Thank you very much.
Well,
okay,
I think you're very wise because you had the self-awareness to say that we're in a period where we're both very, very stressed, but I don't know if the stress is actually about him or the stress is about other things, and then I attack him because the thing is...
Which I'm attacking him, by the way.
Well, the thing is that we leave the worst for the best people.
We leave the worst for the best people. Whoa, mind chills. I have chills. Totally.
Like, think about how you bend over
that's also
backwards
why,
and suck up to people you hate because you want them to like you, but the person that loves you the most, you're like, fuck you, and you treat them like shit because you're tired or you're hungry.
My mom and I are codependent. She's my best friend in the world, but when she texts me and I'm annoyed, it's like I will go off on her.
Yes, same. I have that same relationship with my 2 daughters. Shout out Kendall Sawyer.
Right? We love you.
But then there's a third thing.
Okay. Go.
And this is where the deeper thing comes in. You ready?
Yes, go.
Okay. So this is not my opinion. Okay. You look nervous.
I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm like, oh shit.
No, this is a very, very good framework. The research is really clear. There's this couple called the Gottmans that have done just decades and decades and decades of research about long-term relationships.
Yeah.
And the one thing you really want to watch out for is your relationship can get through just about any type of stress except for one type.
Oh God.
What is
it?
If staying in the relationship makes one of you have to either compromise your values or give up on a dream.
Totally.
that is a major problem because what happens is if you give up on a dream, whether it's moving to New York or staying in LA or having kids or not having kids or whatever that dream may be, and you give up on your dream to stay in a relationship, what happens under the surface is resentment starts to build. And that resentment doesn't just disappear, it ultimately becomes the reason why things fall apart. And so if you guys are fighting about something and there's a lot of stress and tension because you have a dream and he doesn't have the same dream, that's a big problem.
Hey, Jared, we're breaking up on the podcast live. No,
it doesn't mean you couldn't figure it out. See, you could stay in a committed relationship. You've been together a decade.
Yeah.
And so you know how to work through different phases in your life. There are plenty of people that make very successful and satisfying relationships happen and somebody's deployed or somebody, has some sort of illness and now you can't pursue something else.
Yeah.
But you guys, like New York, LA is not a big thing. You're both in the media business. You could live separately for a number of years while you live in New York. And you could, look, one of the best things about my marriage, I've been married to Chris for 29 years.
29 years?
I know. I can't believe
You're
I'm that
29.
fucking old. Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
You are ultimately 29 years old. You met him in the womb.
Well, I'm 57.
You are?
Well, I couldn't have met him in the womb because I robbed the cradle. He is 2 years younger than me.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I love that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Cougar.
Yes.
Go off, Cougar.
Our marriage is so great.
Yeah.
Because we don't see each other that much.
Wait, I'm dead. By the way, I totally get it. That's like Jared. Jared's on tour with Sabrina. I literally, whenever I see Sabrina, I bow down to her. I go, you're saving my relationship. Literally.
Well, because he's doing something interesting.
Totally.
You're doing something interesting. You have space.
Totally.
And so you can feel like yourself. And if in the space you also have trust, what happens is when you come back together, it's like the best freaking date night in the world.
So how often do you see your husband?
Well, I see Chris as much as I can. But for example, right now I'm in LA. I'm going to then go to Texas for the weekend with my daughter, Kendall. Then I have to go to San Francisco to give a speech.
Why are you going to Texas?
She and I are doing a mother-daughter weekend, and we're going to go to Round Top and go vintage and flea marketing and all that stuff.
Mom, take note on this, honestly. That's beautiful. Do you do that often, or is this
I'm embarrassed to tell you something.
Yeah, tell me.
So Ken is 25.
Okay.
We've got Sawyer, who's 26, Kendall, who's 25. Oakley is our son. He's 20. Because Kendall's the middle, I think I've always done like mother-daughter things with both of them.
Totally.
And also because of my work and because she went to college in LA, in looking back, I feel bad because on one hand, it's a positive. I was out in LA a lot because of work, but everything we do has a little work attached. And so this is the first time that I can think of that it's just the two of us, not another mother-daughter, not a work trip with a little add-on, and not her older sister. Just us. And it took me 25 years, so I don't think I get the Mother of the Year award.
No.
But I'm learning.
We're all learning.
Yes.
I think my mom was probably, I am super codependent, super. To the point where no, Mel, it's really bad. Like when Jared's out of town, which is most days, my mom, I get scared. So my mom sleeps over.
Oh, I love that.
And leaves my father, her husband,
I think that's adorable.
on the other side of town.
Yeah, but if you like each other, what's wrong with that? I think the issue, hold on, here's the thing, because I'm actually working on this with my daughters. Okay.
Please.
Because I think having a really tight relationship with a parent is such a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. Here's where it crosses the line.
Yeah.
And this is for
I think
you.
my boyfriend would disagree with you. But keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, no, tell me, why would he disagree?
No, I think he feels sometimes like he's dating both of us.
Oh, you don't want to do that, because I feel like that with my husband and my mother-in-law.
See, there you go.
It's like you're in a stool,
Yeah.
and there's a third leg there that sometimes it's like, I want you as my husband. I don't want you as her son.
Yes, exactly.
And
exactly.
Okay, so I understand that.
Like we're looking at houses right now to rent or buy. And
Your mom should not come on tour.
Okay. Well, she came.
Well, I think you and Jared should go look. And then when you find something or you have the two that you like, then you ask other people.
So I'm doing it the opposite way, Mel, just to be totally real with you. It's me and my mom. And then when I find something I like with my mom, we bring Jared. It's bad. That's why Jared,
but does Jared like that?
No, he thinks it's strange and weird, and he doesn't want to be a. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Well, there's something deeper. It's that you care more about your mom and her opinion and doing it with her.
But isn't that a beautiful thing?
No, not when it comes to your relationship.
Shit. Okay. Wait, keep going. So are you doing this with your daughter? What are you going through with your daughter?
So what I'm going through with my daughters is, and I won't share specifics. I'll share generally because it's a problem if at any moment when you start to get nervous or you're questioning a decision or you're scared or you're this, your immediate instinct is, I need mommy. I need mommy. And what happens then is you create a dependence on her and you don't develop a dependence on yourself.
Well, totally, Mel, you just hit a huge thing in my life. I can't depend on myself.
Well, you can learn how to, it's a skill. And one way you can practice it, and I'm working on it right now, so are my daughters, is if you are in a mode where you're worried about something or you're anxious or you don't know what to do and you don't know what decision to make, before you reflexively call your mom, take a beat and just check in with yourself. Well, what do I think my decision should be? Mm-hmm. You could have a little rule. Try this for 3 days. Mm-hmm. Don't call your mom unless you're just like super calm and in a good mood.
I don't think we'd ever talk. I'm nervous we would never talk.
Well, it's a way for you to start to recognize that you reach out to her in moments when you're stressed or anxious or worried or whatever, and you're transferring the dependence to her, when right now you can totally, like, you're a businessman. You've got all these shows happening. Your career is exploding. Like, it's so cool, dude. And the more that you like take a beat and you're like, okay, hold on. I know how to make a decision here. I'm going to make a decision. I don't need to check in. And that doesn't mean, and it's a hard thing for a mom to hear because I'm working on this right now because I want my daughters, and my son does not have this issue with me, but
Really?
No, he's very independent.
I think it's a gay son.
I don't know.
Or a mother-daughter thing. I'm so codependent. He's independent?
He's very independent.
Does he play a sport?
No.
Did he ever play a sport?
He skis. He's a big skier and a hiker and a camper.
So he's outdoorsy.
Yes.
I think there's a correlation between independence and like sportsmanship and
could
being
be.
on a team. And
it could be, but it's not a bad thing to talk to your mom every day. That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
The issue is, notice, when do you call her?
Yeah.
And if the only time or the majority of time that you're calling her is because you yourself are stressed or nervous or anxious or you can't make a decision, there's an opportunity there for you to start to really learn how to depend on yourself.
Totally.
Learn how to not only need her, but actually rely on yourself.
Yeah.
And then you get to share your life in a different way with her.
Yeah, that's beautiful. We just are, Right now, she's
You're
my
not
best.
doing any of this shit.
No,
it doesn't mean that you won't be best friends.
No. I actually want to do it. I think it'll be the worst 3 days of my life.
Well, just try it and just notice how often when you're about to call her, there's something that's triggering you.
Yeah.
And then you go to her for the strength that you need from yourself. She also wants that for you, by the way. She wants to like be in touch with you all the time. But
she does,
not necessarily because you need her strength. She would love to see you really believe and depend on yourself. And that's a simple way you can start to experiment with. Oh, interesting. When I'm sad or bored, I send I miss you. Do I really miss you, or am I just sad and bored and I'm doing this instead of hitting a vape?
Totally, by the way. I don't hit vapes, but maybe I should to calm down.
I've never tried one because I am so afraid.
Wait, why? Because of the lungs? You're just
I don't want, like, I have
You're
no
afraid
idea.
you're going to be like it?
First of all, I have no fucking idea what is in that little capsule. So
Well,
why
I
on
know.
earth, just think about this for a second. Everybody is so obsessed with organic this and clean that. And then after obsessing over a 70-step clean skincare routine, you're going to hit some freaking tube that was made somewhere, whatever, and then flood your fucking lungs with what kind of an idiot are you?
No, totally. Okay,
right.
wait. So I need
Are
to
you
ask
moving to New York? What's happening?
I would like to. All my friends are there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I would like to. I also work a lot in Toronto, so it's very easy for me
That's great.
to fly from New York to Toronto.
Terrific.
Where do you live mainly?
I live in southern Vermont, but our studios for the podcast are in downtown Boston.
Oh, so you go there?
I go there 5 days a month and then 10 experts fly
5
in.
days a month.
Yes,
Okay.
and then I do all my solo episodes alone. I might have to try the bed. This is really nice.
No, I'm telling you, it's the best. This is why I did
Well, I'm
this.
worried though about how to sit because I don't know if you have like a full-on crotch, like central shot, or if you should like go like
we
this.
absolutely don't. But that's why I kind of sit facing you.
Okay, you said I squared off to the
No,
camera.
but we're
like
not gonna show your crotch.
Okay.
We're gonna do
Nobody wants to see that. You want to see tune-outs? Do that. Okay.
I am dead. My mom always said, I'm always like, Mom, try this on. And one time there was in a dressing room and I'm like, it's fine, just put it over. She's like, people will dry heave and pass out. People will absolutely dry heave and pass out. Mel.
Yes.
So what is let them theory?
Okay.
So I was reading about it, but I want you to explain it in your own words. I was reading about it and I had some issues with my friends this weekend. Got in a little fight with them. And it's interesting. My boyfriend has never, I think subconsciously probably knows your work through his mom is a healer and it's
cool.
a huge, very obsessed with you and listens to all your podcasts. And just, he said to me, I think through her, he was like, well, let them. And I was like, okay, Mel Robbins. I'm like, what the hell is that? So explain what the let them theory is.
So the fastest way to feel less stressed, have more confidence, be in control, and feel peaceful, is to stop trying to control and change other people. And just let them think, do, say, believe, whatever they're going to do. And then take your power back and focus on yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. It's 4 words. Let them is the boundary between you and other people in the world. And let me is the part where you remind yourself you always have control and power. If you focus on what you think, do, and say in response to what's happening. What happened with your friends?
Mel, how do you... It's easier said than done. Like, obviously, it takes a lot of practice.
Depends how big of a control freak you are.
Huge.
Same. Is it working?
And I'm a huge people pleaser, and I'm hugely obsessed with what people think of me. Hugely.
And does that work for you?
Well, I have a podcast. so in that case, yes, because I like to connect with people, and I'm obsessed with connection, and I'm obsessed with like knowing people that...
Well, but here's the thing. You're not going to change unless you want to. So if you love being a people pleaser.
No, I do. But I was about to say in professional, I do because I love like collaboration and working with, but in personal, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
Well, give me an example. Give me an example of how you are stopped or paralyzed by
people pleasing.
Yeah. Or other people's opinions.
Okay. So this is what happened this weekend. A friend of mine asked me I was invited to a party. An event, okay? Let's say a Hollywood event. I was invited to a Hollywood event. My friend had a dinner that she wanted me to go to.
Okay.
And I had made plans to go to the dinner with her.
Okay.
I was her +1 at this dinner. And I said to her, yes, I'll go to the dinner with you. And I made plans with her. But then I was invited to a big Hollywood event.
Okay.
And everyone on my team, my agents, everyone were like, Owen, for your sake, you have to go to this.
Yes.
You have to go to this.
Yes.
Tell your friend you can't be her +1 at a random dinner that she didn't even care about.
Okay.
I was too much of a people pleaser to even talk to her about it. And I was too afraid of other people's emotions. So I said no. So I turned down the Hollywood thing, which would have sat me next to like all of these people in comedy. And I turned that down because I went to this ad dinner with my friend.
You're a fucking idiot. That's what I'm going to say. Like I
know.
So here's what I want to tell you. Now, here's the good news. The good news is you're a great friend.
Thank you.
No, I mean it.
Thanks.
Like you have to separate out what's motivating you.
Totally.
Right? And so it's, I think, a good thing that you care about what people think because it means you're conscientious. It's a good thing that you didn't just want to ghost your friend.
Totally.
It's a really good thing that you wanted to show up and keep your word. Those are wonderful things. And so let's not forget that what's driving that behavior, there's some really good values underneath it.
Yeah.
The problem becomes when you have a decision to make.
Yeah.
And you give more weight to what another person is going to think or care about than you give weight to what you think and care about.
And what you need. Like what I needed to do, not even what I wanted to do. And this is what my mom was saying to me. She's like, what you needed to do for your career, for your life, for whatever, is go to the event.
Yes, but here's what I want to tell you. When you are more concerned about what she thinks, and in this case, you were concerned about her being disappointed.
Totally.
You didn't want to deal with the emotion.
Totally.
And so we're going to unpack this at multiple layers. First of all, there is no reason to be scared of people's disappointment. And let me tell you why.
I am so wildly afraid of disappointing people.
Okay, but here's what I want you to understand. Disappointment's a beautiful thing. Because people are only disappointed if they actually love you and want you there. And so wouldn't it be terrible if you said, I can't come, and she didn't care at all, and she was like, oh, thank God, he's such a loser. I didn't want him there.
Totally. Yes, but then what if she like dropped me as a friend?
Okay, well, first of all, you literally went from 0 to 100.
But that's what I do.
Okay, but we're going to reel you back in.
Okay.
Because you represent the thing that we all do. And so the first thing to understand is that disappointing somebody else, whether it's in business or life, it's a beautiful thing because it just means they wanted you there.
Yeah.
And so that's how you want them to feel.
Yeah.
And when you say, let her be disappointed, you're not saying, let her be disappointed. You're saying, let her be disappointed. She cares about me and she's allowed to feel disappointed.
Totally.
Because she want to have fun. But that doesn't mean you need to change your plans. What the let them theory does is it creates this space where you give your friends and your family and people around you the dignity of their own experience. You give somebody the space to feel whatever they're going to feel and believe whatever they're going to believe. And then you give yourself permission to really remind yourself, okay, let me ask myself here, what do I value? What do I think about the kind of friend I am? What do I believe is really important right now? And what's really important is just telling her, I have this amazing thing come up and I know you're going to be disappointed. And I also know that as my friend, that you want the best for me. And so I really appreciate you letting me bow out. Thanks for the invite. Please don't stop inviting me. And I love you. Thank you for supporting me and doing this.
Oh, I wish you were just with me at all times.
No, but when you start to go let them and let me, you don't need me. You don't even need to read the book because the thing is that this is... No, I'm serious. It's people. 4 words. The let them part stops you from thinking that it's your job to manage everybody's emotions.
Totally, which I have an issue with.
I do. We all do. Yeah. Because we want people to
like
be
us
happy
and be
like
happy
us.
And totally.
That's normal.
Do you think that's narcissism?
No. Yeah, we are social creatures. We're wired to connect. Do you know what kind of an asshole you would be if you didn't care what people thought?
Totally.
We have too many of those people in the world. What we want are people who are able to care about other people, but who have boundaries with other people and themselves so that you can remind yourself that what you need matters too.
Boundary is a word that you just used that I think is very interesting because when my friends have boundaries up, I'm like, okay, you are a serial killer and I hate you and you hate me and you want me dead. Like that's what a boundary does. Like when somebody's like, hey, Owen, I can't come over tonight. Sorry, thanks so much. Or whatever. Like, let's say that's the text back to like, do you want to hang out?
Yeah.
I would literally be like, what did I do to you?
Well, hold on. So if somebody were to say that, so you text me, hey, Mel, you want to hang out? I'm like, hey, Owen, I'm really sorry. I can't come over tonight or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if you say, let her? What do you feel? Like, think about the friend that like couldn't hang out with you. What if you say, let them? What happens in you when you just say the words, let them not be able to hang out tonight? What happens?
Well, then I don't think it's so much about me anymore.
Correct.
It doesn't become, it's not a personal thing. It's like, okay, let them do their thing.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
And what's great about that is people have a million reasons. One of them might be they hate you and they don't want to hang out with you.
Right.
Let them. And one of them might be that they're exhausted.
Yeah.
One of them might be that they're going on a hot date and they haven't told anybody yet. One of them might be that they got scary news about like a family member and they're really sad and they just can't like handle it right now.
Yeah.
And so when you say let them, you again give
allowing them to do what they have their own experience.
And here's what's super cool.
Totally, Mel. It's clicking for me.
And what I love about what you just got is it's not you like being a victim. It's not surrendering.
Totally.
You actually are rising above it and you're more powerful than the circumstance. I'm allowing it. And then let me ask myself, what do I want to do tonight? Do I want to like invite somebody else over? Do I want to just stay in? Do I want to cook dinner for Jared? What do I want to do?
So there's something you actually bring up that's very important that I think we should talk about, which is
Talk to me.
I think the let me is actually harder for me than the let them.
It's harder for everybody.
Because I actually don't know sometimes what I want. Like, for instance, I ask a friend, what are you doing tonight? Let's hang out. Okay. Let's say they go, yes, let's go out. Let's go to tacos. I'm like, let's do it. Cause I'm like, I want to spend time with this friend. But I haven't actually sat with the fact that I don't want Mexican food right now. Okay. I don't really want to go out. I kind of want to stay in and sit on, but I don't think like that.
Okay.
Cause I'm a people pleaser and I just want to please someone else. So actually let me would be sitting there and be like, wait, let me think about what I want.
Yeah.
That's like mind blowing to me. Like, how do you get there? How does that happen? Do you have to do let them to do let me?
You have to. Because one of the reasons why you're not clear about what you want is you've spent your whole life, just like I did, really navigating every decision based on other people's happiness, their moods, what I think they want, what I think is going to like just go with the flow, trying to make sure everybody else is taken care of, not really stopping to think about any of it. And then all of a sudden you're exhausted and you're the one that's like, oh my God, why do I have no time for myself? Why do I not know myself? Why do I feel anxious? Why am I worried about people disappointing? Why is it that I can't say no when I want to say no? Why do I always say yes when I mean, like, so you kind of end up being so spun around. You need the let them part because you got to teach yourself how to just stop trying to control and change everybody else, how to stop making it your responsibility to make everybody happy. And just give people the space to live their lives because then your life gets better. You have to because you don't realize yet how much time and energy and how much power you are giving to other people's opinions.
Definitely. To
their emotions, to what you think they're going to feel. The amount of calculating that you're doing, thinking about the impact of everything that it's exhausting.
Totally. In relationships, I always joke that I'm in calculus. I'm ultimately like in the highest form of math because I'm always planning what they're going to, I'm like, if they say this, then I can say this and then they'll say this and then we'll be good. Like, that's what I do with my friends and my family. And I'm like, okay, if I can't go to this, that's fine because then I can suggest Saturday of next week and then they'll like me still because and it's like, I'm doing calculus, which I dropped out of. Like, why am I doing that?
There's a reason why you're doing it. And so give yourself some grace. We all do it. Okay. So first of all, we're social creatures.
Yeah.
Like we've been literally trying to fit in our whole lives, and fitting in can be a good thing. Standing out can be a good thing, but you want to have relationships. And so you care about other people. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. I win.
The line that we cross is we all have this need to feel in control.
Totally.
That's why you're doing calculus.
Yeah.
You're doing math to try to predict what chess moves actually helps you stay in control of this person's opinion and this person's emotions and what this person thinks and whether or not I get this business deal. Totally. And here's the thing that's going to set you free.
Yeah.
When you recognize that you can't actually control anyone, and you can't control what they think.
Yeah.
You can't control what they're going to do. You can't control whether they're going to be disappointed. And you put your hands in your ear and you say, you know what? I'm going to try to stop doing math.
Yeah.
I'm going to say let them every time I feel myself making calculations. And then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to ask myself, well, what do I think about this? What do I want to do or not do? And if you start making decisions to go to this party, but not that one.
Yeah.
Hanging out more with this person, but not that person.
Yeah.
When you start to make decisions that you like, something wild happens. You really start to like yourself. And then you don't care so much.
Totally.
What everybody else thinks.
Do you love yourself?
I really do. Because I treat myself like I love myself.
Yeah. So are you... Okay.
I didn't for a long time.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's new. I'm 57. I didn't learn how to do this until I was 54.
Really?
Oh, I hated myself. Like anybody that's super self-critical, like if you're the kind of person that if you're laying in bed in the morning and your eyes open and you're like, oh my God, I'm already behind, or somebody's mad at me, or oh my God, the day's going to be terrible. If you're already against yourself and the way you talk to yourself is just negative and grinding and never enough, that's a huge problem. And what the let them theory will teach you when you start saying let them and let me is the reason why you do that is because you are literally so concerned that other people are not going to like you or that they're mad at you or that you screwed something up that you torture yourself over it.
And you just figured this out 3 years ago. When did this really actually?
Yes.
3 years ago.
Yes.
So you went your whole life without the let them theory.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's cruel. Yes. Like this is so liberating. It's unbelievable.
Can you apply this to family during the holidays?
Everybody. Well, because the people that you're related to annoy you the most.
Of course.
You know, that's why we do have families, because it
course.
teaches you how to love people you hate sometimes.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But what I want you to wrap your brain around is like most of us are trying to change everybody in our family. We have judgments about how they should be.
I'm so controlling over my dad. Everything my dad does, I'm like, it should be the opposite thing. And then I control him, and then he gets so upset with me, and then he's like, walks out because he's like, you're so annoying.
Well, it's not that you're just annoying. It's that when somebody is trying to control you and they know better, you're judging him.
Okay, so this is what he always brings up, Mel, and actually this is so therapeutic. I'm obsessed with this. He's always like, why are you judging me for that? I'm like, I'm not judging you. I just don't like, why are you eating so loud? But that's not a judgment.
What if you just let your dad eat loud? Hasn't he eaten loud his whole life?
Yes, but then it's like gross. Then people are going to be like, ew.
But do you see what you're doing? You are judging your dad because you're afraid a stranger
is going to judge him.
Is going to judge you. It's not about your dad. It's about you.
Oh, you're right.
And so that's not loving someone.
Oh my God. I thought it was because he was eating loud and I was nervous a stranger would walk by and be like, ew, that's disgusting to him. But really, it's probably about me.
Yes.
Dad, I'm so sorry. This is amazing.
Well, and so when you start to say, just let him chew loud, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, because what you're actually doing is you're accepting your dad as he is.
Yeah.
That's what love is. Love is learning how to accept somebody as they are and as they're not.
Yeah.
And so when you say, let him chew loud, this is my dad. Like, let him chew loud.
But isn't that disgusting?
No, I don't think that doesn't trigger me.
What triggers you?
Oh God, depends on who we're talking about. A lot of stuff triggers me.
But you could just ultimately say, let them.
Well, here's what's great about let them. So let's say, oh my God, like, you know what triggers me?
What? Tell me.
Super like rude people.
Yeah.
Nothing turns me into like a first responder more than being in line and seeing somebody treat somebody at a register or a waiter like crap. Like that entitlement
100%
just starts whipping me up. Like I feel like it's my moral duty to step in. So here's how let them helps. Number one, it's not your job to parent other people.
Right.
If like my values and my morals are such that if I saw somebody saying something discriminatory, if I saw somebody hurting, I would step in, would not even think about it.
Yeah.
I don't care the circumstances. That is not going to fly around me.
Yeah.
But if it's just a stressed out, rude person being short with somebody else, if I say, let them, what I'm actually saying is intervening right now in this is not worth my time and energy. I've had a long day.
Yeah.
I have something I need to do.
But isn't it sometimes nice to defend the person who's being yelled at?
Well, I almost always do. But there are going to be times you get to choose.
Yeah.
There are days where somebody's doing something stupid at the dog park. This always pisses me off too. When you see somebody walking their dog and they don't pick up their stuff.
Oh my, I just stepped in shit yesterday because somebody walked their dog, the dog shat and they walked away.
Yes. And here's the thing. At some point, the dog already shat, so let them. But then you get to just, okay, well, let me. Am I going to walk away from the mess? Am I going to pull out a dog baggie and pick it up because I'm conscientious and I care that somebody else doesn't step into it? Like you get to choose the kind of person you are based on the day and based on your energy. You get to choose.
But Mel.
Yes.
Somebody's dog shits. They don't pick it up.
Yes. I hate that person. Yes.
What? But now I'm not picking that up.
Why? If it's your neighborhood, whose job is it? It depends on your values. It depends on your values and what you care about. And it also depends upon how you feel that day and what matters to you that day. See, I think one of the things is that you literally have control over how much space things occupy up here and how much things get to you in here. And you could say to yourself, oh, wow, maybe that was somebody who wasn't rude. Maybe their dog was sick and they ran out of bags and they're mortified and they didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to I get to choose what I think about it.
And in that case, I would probably pick up a shit.
Yeah, or get a stick and get it off the sidewalk or something. I know, it's disgusting. But I think the other thing that's really important is we use the word allowing when you were talking about this big epiphany. And I think a really important thing to say is, because we've been talking a lot about it in terms of how you use it to stop people pleasing.
Yeah.
And the first thing is the let them piece is a boundary with yourself.
Yeah.
That anytime you're about to cross it and bend over backwards to make somebody happy, or, micromanage something you're saying so that this person thinks a certain thing, all of which you can't control or guarantee.
Totally.
You can't.
Totally.
And so stop spending energy trying to, this is a really good example. So many people will not post what they want to post online because when they do it, they feel cringy. And the cringy thing that you feel is your fear that other people are going to misunderstand you or unfollow you or judge you. And
totally.
Here's what I want to tell you. Number one, they're already judging you. They already misunderstand you. They already either muted you or whatever. And think about how sad it is that you have songs you want to write, you have podcasts you want to record, you have art you want to share, you have opinions you want to express, and you self-silence or you edit yourself in a way because you're so concerned you're trying to manipulate what other people think. That's what people pleasers are. People pleasers are manipulators.
Also, that's what anyone on social media is doing mostly.
But there's a different way to actually work with the laws of human nature, except that you can't control what people are going to think regardless of what you post.
So be cringe, you're saying.
You have to.
So what about self-promotion?
Okay.
I have to self-promote a lot for this podcast.
Of course you do.
I have to self-promote a lot for my show, this show that I'm on called Adults.
It's your job.
Right. But I have two people online, two people.
Okay.
In my real life, and obviously we follow each other on Instagram, who I think send my posts back and forth and just shit on me each other.
Let them. Let's just
I haven't posted things, Mel, because I'm so nervous of them sharing my posts back and forth.
Let's talk about what's happening here. You're giving them power. Those two people have more power over your career than you do right now. How fucking sad.
Totally.
No, it's true.
No, I know. No.
This isn't like casual totally.
No.
This is why this is so important. You have to learn to say, let them. Because here's what I also want you to understand.
Yeah.
Let's just stop and unpack.
Yeah.
The psychology.
Yeah.
And the life.
Oh my God, you're so brilliant.
Of a person who takes any time at all to send posts back and forth and trash people. What kind of life who are you? Imagine if they took that same amount of time and they looked in the mirror and they improved themselves.
Totally. Or they worked on their own career.
Stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Correct. So people who talk about other people don't have anything going on. There's two types of people in the world. People who talk about ideas and people who talk about other people. I want to be the kind of person that talks about ideas. I do not have time to talk about other people.
Yeah. Unless you're venting about something. That's fine, right?
Venting is a great way to bond, but you got to be careful with venting because when you vent, you think you're offloading it, but there's really substantial research that you are reenacting it and you're making the anger loop and the venting muscle even stronger. You're not getting rid of it.
I don't get that.
So like, if I'm like, ugh, Jared, he's always like, right? And you're venting to a friend as a way to bond over complaining about Jared.
Yeah.
By venting it in your brain, you are reliving it. You're not getting rid of it.
So your anger is getting worse.
Correct.
Which is why actually, if a friend, I have a friend and we both dislike this mutual person that we both know. So every time this person does something, I will talk to my friend about it.
Okay.
But I'm realizing that the more I talk to my friend about this person, suddenly this person's now taking up so much brain space.
Correct. You're more powerful than that. By the way, if you have somebody in your life that is has a narcissistic personality, sir,
I think that's me.
Well, anybody that thinks they're a narcissist probably isn't.
Really?
Yes. That's what a lot of the experts say. Because if you're concerned that you might be one, you're likely not.
My parents always say, you might have narcissistic tendencies.
I think everybody does.
But you're not a narcissist.
Everybody has tendencies to be self-aggrandizing and focused on yourself.
Yeah.
The kind of more clinical thing is something else.
Yeah, totally.
But what I was going to say is I'm glad you've had this insight that the more you bitch about somebody else, the more you vent about them, the more power they have over you. Because your most valuable currency is your time and your energy.
Totally.
What you spend your time on, what you pour energy into, determines your experience of life.
Definitely.
So anytime you're either holding yourself back because of idiots online that may or may not like what you're doing, or you're venting about somebody who does not deserve your time and energy, you are giving people power who do not deserve power in your life. And it's you, not them. They're not the problem. You are.
I am. So if I'm scared to post something because I'm nervous that a friend or somebody will judge it,
what do you say?
let them.
Yeah.
And then let me post it.
Yes.
Who the fuck cares?
Yes.
Because I also want to.
Correct.
Yeah.
And who is your social media for? I want you to really wrap your brain around this because I think you will have a massive explosion in your business and followers.
Please.
If you
have 11 million followers. Did you know that?
40 million total, but who's counting? I am.
You have 40 million followers?
Yeah, across all the platforms. I have
That's
literally
crazy,
9
bro.
million people a week that listen to my podcast.
What? This is why, by the way, you just came in my bed and you changed my life. So now it's obviously we have 9 million people listening, but are 9 million people getting better and I'm just getting worse?
No one's keeping score.
You're right.
What better means to you is different than everybody else. And what you want in life is you want to stop being so consumed with what everybody else thinks.
Totally.
You want to stop draining your time and energy, being a people pleaser. And you want to give yourself permission and the freedom to run your business and promote yourself and to express yourself the way you want to. And that's what's available to you. And what I will tell you is there is not a single thing that you could post online that will guarantee that people will like it.
Yeah, totally.
Not a single thing.
Totally.
All that you have is your own unique voice and take on the world. How dare you edit that from us? How dare you?
Yeah.
And there are people that are looking for you that can't find you because you're busy crafting shit for two dipshits that you're trying to make like you who don't deserve that kind of power in your life.
Jesus Christ, Mel.
And so when you free yourself of the burden of trying to do the math and post things that your college friends will like, or this person's going to like, or these two won't, that's not who your fucking social media is for, because those aren't your people. Your people are the people that are looking for exactly
you.
Yes.
For what you want to post.
Yes. And the cringe part of it is part of it because no one knows how to be themselves. We've all spent our lifetime trying to fit in. And so the moment you start promoting yourself or you start putting your songs out or you start trying to make money online, you're going to be like, ooh, that means you're doing it right. Cringy is part of it.
So, yeah. And also, I think cringe, actually, in a weird way, if you're posting something that's cringe, I find that every time I post something that I cringe at, actually people are like, I liked it. It's bold. It's beautiful. It's, it's
I think cringe is this thing that nobody, especially,
it's
people
so
in their
subjective.
20s. Yeah, but cringe isn't out there. Cringe is what you feel in here.
Totally.
And cringe is code for, I'm afraid people aren't going to like me. I'm afraid people are going to judge me.
Yeah.
People are going to think I'm cringy. I feel cringy because now I'm absorbing what I think people are going to feel because, oh my God, I'm getting close to actually being myself. How dare I be myself in a world that wants me to be like everybody? Fuck that.
The only thing that is super cringy to me that I can identify as cringe is somebody actually not being themselves. Somebody being just poser, trying to be something totally, you meet them in person and you're like, wow, you're such a great person. And then you go on their social media and you're like, oh, you're trying to be that's cringe to me. But that's a different.
And here's the thing. Who cares?
Yeah, totally.
Because it's their social media is not for you.
Totally. I don't need to follow
And they're
them.
running a business. So who cares if they're doing something online that's different than what their personal life is?
Yeah.
Because they're running a business.
Yeah.
And you're doing it differently. The reason why you see it as cringe is because you actually want to be yourself. You don't want to be such a people pleaser because you know you're giving power to other people and you want more control over your career.
So, Mel, how do I take this into the holidays ultimately? Because I actually do need to figure out, obviously, I think my listeners are big. I'm a big holiday person.
Okay, great. Love that.
It's tough because it's my whole family.
Okay.
45 people.
Amazing.
Gorgeous big family.
Love that.
All in a room together.
Great.
Fight so many fights.
Okay.
Fighting all around, breaking out little
Let them.
fires.
Yes, great. Let them.
How do you get through one person always storms out and guess who follows?
Okay, well, that's what you let me not follow this time.
Yeah.
So here's the couple rules about family. Your family has been your family and the way that they've been forever.
Yeah.
They're not changing.
Yeah.
So rule number one,
Yeah.
let them.
Yeah.
Let your family be who they are. Let them be who they're not. If you're going home for the holidays, stop bracing.
What do you mean?
Meaning as you're driving going, oh God, I hope there's no fighting. I hope so-and-so does. No. Actually match your expectations with reality instead of the fantasy.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going and I fully expect lots of fights.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah.
And I can't change them. The way I change what's happening and how I experience it is by changing myself.
Yeah, totally.
And so ask yourself, okay, if I'm going to let my family do what my family's going to do, then why am I going if it bothers me so much? Why are you going home? Why are you going?
Well, because it's my family. I love being with my family.
Okay, great.
No,
It's
I
true.
do. I love it. Yeah, of course.
Right, so-
But I am constantly bracing, by the way, constantly.
Okay. And why are you bracing?
Because I have no reason to not. Every year there's been a fight.
Okay. So why are you bracing? That's the question.
Oh yeah. Why aren't I embracing ultimately?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Wait, I just figured something out for Mel. You don't have to brace, you have to embrace.
Yes.
Wait,
Oh my
should
God.
we coin that?
You should. You
Wait,
can
that's
take
an
that.
In Your Dreams exclusive.
Yes, you should coin that and run with it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna
Stop
write a book.
bracing and embrace.
I'm gonna write a book.
You should.
No,
It's so good. But see, do you see what happens when you're like, wait a minute? It's the fact that I wish it were different that causes me the stress.
Yeah.
If I just embrace it, this is my family. We're big, raucous,
That is
opinionated.
totally
It is
the-
what it is. That's it. And so I'm going because I just value family. And I'm going to just embrace that it's going to be that way. And I'm not going to expect it to be any different. Now we get to the let me part though.
Yeah.
So where is it that you have to focus on your actions and show up differently so that you can still have peace and have fun and not get sucked in? Like, what do you need to change? And there's a couple ways to think about this.
Yeah.
Is there a limit on time? Are there conversations that you are not
So
going to engage in?
boundaries.
Yeah, it's sort of like, what am I going to do and not do so that I don't end up being the peacemaker? Like if my cousin, who always makes it about her, has the huff eye roll thing and then storms off, let her. I'm not going to go fix it. I'm here to enjoy the holidays. I'm not here to be the family mediator. If my grandmother's in a bad mood, I'm going to let her be in a bad mood. She's a big girl.
But because I have, or other people have, always been the person to go after and mediate and people please and whatever, and suddenly you're not.
Yeah. Guess what happened?
What?
You, by changing how you show up, change the entire dynamic.
Right. What my fear is though, is that my family will be like, he's acting different.
Let them, because you are. They're right.
Mm-hmm.
My time and energy is really valuable, and I'm not going to waste this on this silly drama that happens every year.
Yeah.
My cousin always pouts. My aunt always gets drunk and rolls her eyes. Let her.
Yeah.
This is how she wants to do the holidays. Let her.
Yeah.
And I want to have more peace in my life, and I now value my time and my energy, and I feel like I can change the dynamic here if I don't play into it.
Yeah. Totally. You're a genius.
Okay, what did you learn?
Okay, I learned so much. I learned that I actually it's actually all about me. I actually thought, wow, people are so judgmental. Fuck them. And I was like, but actually it's me scared of the judgment. So I actually have to let them judge me.
Yes, they already are.
They're judging me.
Yeah, they are, of course, good and bad.
Right. So let them.
Yes,
Totally.
let them. Because now you're operating in the rules of life. You can't control what other people think or whether or not they're going to judge. So why would you try?
Yeah.
Your time is so much more important. And one more thing I want to say about this, because I think it's really important for your audience. When you say let them, let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and they're not treating you the way that you want them to treat you.
Yeah.
So you're dating somebody, they don't want to put a label on it, which by the way means they don't like you.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Oh my God. It's my cousin. Then you have to leave him. This guy will not lock down, and it's been 6 months.
Well,
and
that
won't
means
say,
he doesn't want to lock you down. He wants to continue to have sex with you when it's convenient.
Totally.
And you need to let him, and here's why. He's revealing the truth.
Wait, you need to let him. Oh, you need to
Not
let
put a
him
lab-
not put a label on it.
Because he's
And then
telling-
you need to leave him.
Well, you get to choose.
Yeah.
That's the let me part. Let me ask myself, are table scraps the meal I deserve? Is disrespect the relationship I want? is being somebody's like hookup before they meet their partner the role I have to play? Or do I respect myself more?
But do you think that you can change someone?
No, you absolutely cannot change somebody. It is a proven scientific fact that people only change when they're ready to change for themselves. They will not change for you. The more that you explain away shitty behavior from somebody you're dating, the more you're living in a fantasy instead of accepting the reality that you are wasting time with somebody that is revealing to you through the way they talk to you, the way they text you, the way they treat you, the way they won't label this, that you are not a priority.
But what if they're just quote unquote scared? What if the guy is just like, I'm just not ready for that.
Okay, great. Well, I'll tell you, want to know how somebody's ready?
Yeah.
The second you say, this is no longer like attractive to me, so I'm moving on. This has been great. No anger, no nothing, but I just know I want something different. The second you leave, people suddenly go, hold on a second. I'm no longer scared of what might happen. I'm scared that you just walked out the door and now I'm ready to commit.
Whoa. Okay, so everyone has to leave their situation.
Not really. You need to be.
No, you need to be aware of it.
You need to accept the reality of the situation you're in, because people get so pissed off. Well, they're not. You're actually accepting this behavior and then explaining it away, and then you're mad at somebody.
So either accept it, let it be,
yes,
or accept or see it how it is and then move on.
See,
don't live in a delusion.
There's nothing confusing about relationships. We confuse ourselves. People are very black and white with their behavior. And if you let them show you who they are and whether or not they're on the same page as you, it'll be very clear if this relationship is going somewhere or if you're just in a fantasy in your head.
Okay, I do this thing with everyone who comes on my podcast. So this is the game.
Okay.
I say, what's your big dream? So for instance, my big dream for the day is that I post this video that I've always wanted to post, and I haven't yet because of these two people that I'm afraid of, and I'm going to post it tonight.
Let's fucking go.
I'm going to post it tonight.
Yes.
I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it. So what's yours?
My really big dream, honestly, is that we could get back to a point in the world where people recognize that we are more alike than what you read in the headlines, and that we could come together and be able to agree on the things that we all want and really work toward solving the big problems together instead of being so divisive. That's my big dream.
And that's beautiful. And that's Mel Robbins. Okay, so now I have to take this little mask above you. And Mel, thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
You're amazing. I literally feel like healed and smarter. And I feel like I actually read a book, which you could all do, Mel's book.
Well, you got the basics. You don't need to buy the. You know
no,
what? Actually,
we all need to buy the book now.
Actually, you know who you need to buy the book for?
Who?
Your parents. This is the single best thing to bring home for the holidays, because if you haven't been able to change them, so let me have them.
Okay. Okay, so Mel.
Yes.
We look into this little camera.
Okay.
Into this main camera, and we say, good night. I love you. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Good night. I love you.
We love you.
It's Mel Robbins. Thank God. Thank God.
You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.